everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. The reason I look like this is because I am still getting over my sickness. I do not feel 100% yet. I don't even feel like 70% yet. I feel like crap. The only thing I hate more than being sick is missing an upload day, and I figured you guys are like family, so you're not gonna judge me, right? You want the video. You're not gonna judge me for looking like this. Today I am sharing with you guys a highly requested video on the all-inclusive resort that my husband and I went on for our honeymoon. I'm gonna give you all the details, the things we liked, the things we liked, the things we didn't like, you know. And I'm gonna kind of explain all of that to you guys. I will also be very candid with you and tell you exactly how much we paid, because that's a big question, and like whether or not it's worth it. We'll get all into that in the video, don't you worry. If you are new here, please make sure to go below and subscribe. Usually I don't look like this. Like I said, I'm sick. Don't judge me. But I put up 2 new videos every single week in all different types of topics, and I would love it if you would join my YouTube family, and let's just get on into the video because I can feel my voice is going away. We decided on all-inclusive pretty easy. Everyone talks about it for a honeymoon. Like you have to do it for your honeymoon. It's just the best. And actually the honeymoon that we went on, there were a lot of people there who like frequent Sandals resorts, but we knew we wanted to do it just because you don't have to get your wallet out, you don't have to worry, you don't have to stress. And we actually came about an all-inclusive resort because my parents did that for their 25th anniversary 5 years ago. My dad surprised my mom and he took her to a Sandals resort. And so they like rave about it, say it's the best thing. And so we were like, okay, we'll do all-inclusive for our honeymoon, but there are so many places you can go. I do not have any of the like magazines or catalogs or anything like that left over. I threw it all away after we booked our honeymoon. But there are a ton of different locations, but specifically there are a ton of different all-inclusive resorts, and the 2 that we kind of narrowed it down to were Sandals and Beaches. And when we got to our travel agent's office, she said Beaches allows kids and Sandals doesn't, and we were like, oh no ma'am, you book us at a Sandals resort right now, no beaches for us, no, because we love kids. We want kids. We don't want kids on our honeymoon. We used a travel agent. I will leave her information below for you guys. Absolutely cannot recommend her to you enough. Her name is Kim Parris of Unlimited Destinations. She is South Carolina based. I don't know if she does other states. I'm sure she would. I mean, she's a travel agent, for crying out loud. But she just is awesome, and she kind of made the whole process seamless. I think that's what the word I want to use to describe her. She just made it seamless. A lot of people have this misconception that if you use a travel agent, you will pay more. That is not true. Actually, we got a discount because we used her, because she's like a Sandals travel agent, like a verified or something like that. So we actually got a discount because we booked with her. So like you don't pay any more out of pocket to go to her, or I guess like Beaches and all places do that. But I know for a fact that like you don't have to pay more to use a travel agent if you're doing an all-inclusive resort for your honeymoon. The travel agent made everything, like I said, seamless. Even like our check-in was completely different from everybody else's. So we didn't need IDs, we didn't need our vouchers, we didn't even carry our bags. It was all taken care of. That is true of any all-inclusive resort, but once we got there, it actually, like, our check-in process was completely different. My husband and I went and like sat on a sofa, and someone brought us drinks, and like we got to sip on our drinks, and they were like, okay, your room's ready. And like other people, they were like, please go over here. And they had to go wait in a line to check into the desk manually. And we didn't have to do that because we used a travel agent. I actually surprised my husband with a like candlelit dinner on the beach the last night. It was so romantic. And that is something you do have to pay out of pocket for if you want to do that. It's like an extra. And people got there and we like saw them having to like pick the day that they wanted to do their dinner and like what time, because there's only so many slots, and what meals they wanted. All of that was done because I asked the travel agent, like under the table, I was like, hey, I want to surprise my husband with a candlelit dinner on the beach. Can you make that happen? She was like, yep, here's how much it costs. What meals do you want? What day do you want? What time do you want? And like it was all done so perfectly that we didn't have to worry at all. So I cannot recommend a travel agent, specifically Kim Parris, enough. We decided on Sandals Barbados for our honeymoon. There are a ton of different ones. I mean, even Jamaica, I think there's like 4 or 5 different Sandals resorts in Jamaica, but there are 2 in Barbados. There's Sandals Barbados and Sandals Royal Barbados. And what no one told us was that literally like, here's Royal Barbados, here's Sandals Barbados. And they are literally right next to each other. Like certain parts you can like see the hotel from the beach, and you can walk back and forth in between the two. The reason that we did not decide to book Royal is because, back to the travel agent, we kind of asked her, you know, we really don't want to do a lot. We want to just kind of relax. We don't want to go out a lot at night. We don't want to have like one of those clubbing type resorts, because there are some that are a little bit more party oriented than others. And she said Sandals Barbados is a little bit more relaxing, while Sandals Royal Barbados is like a party. They have like a rooftop bar and a bowling alley, and we could go and use all of those things without paying any extra because we were a part of Sandals. But as far as the resort goes, our resort was like a lot more relaxed. It was a lot more chill. There wasn't as much like music pumping at all times. But that's kind of just how it's all split. Like the different resorts just kind of all have a different feel to them. And when we did walk over to have lunch one day at the Royal Barbados, we did notice it is definitely more of a party scene there, and we are just a little bit more chill than that. So we decided on the regular Sandals Barbados. We did a club level room, something that my parents told us that we actually realized. So they have like different level rooms in each resort. So they've got like club level, butler level, luxury level. Like I never know the difference. I think we did club level. I think we did something like club, honeymoon, something. Every room is nice, but some are more expensive than others. And like if you want a full suite, you're gonna have to pay for that. But every single, like the low end of the totem pole, like worst room you can possibly get at an all-inclusive resort is still 10 times the room you'll get at any other hotel or resort that you can ever go to, because they're all so nice. We personally did a club level room. It was absolutely beautiful. We were so happy with it. It was still huge, had an amazing shower, amazing view, big king size bed, a bar, like all kinds of stuff, and it was pretty awesome. Getting real with you guys about the price, it's a little bit expensive, but when you look at what you're gonna pay out the end of like a regular honeymoon, it's probably gonna be the same amount, but you're not gonna get as high quality of a service as you get at an all-inclusive resort. So airlines are expensive, and our airfare was actually half of the total cost of our honeymoon because we went so far. So people who go to Jamaica probably won't have as much of a fee for their airfare as my husband and I did. But the total package for our honeymoon, $4,694.22. And of that $4,600, $2,500 of that was our airfare. We didn't fly first class. We didn't fly like some bougie airline. We flew American Airlines, and they were not worth the money. That was horrible, horrible flying experience with them, both ways. But it was $4,600, basically $4,700 for us to go there for the full week. And again, half airfare, half resort. So the resort itself is only about $2,500, which is not bad at all, especially if you're looking at like all-inclusive, like everything that you get for an all-inclusive resort. That is not bad at all. We went for 6 days, I believe, and that was our total cost, and that included a lot. So it will just depend on where you go. Don't sweat over that price. It is doable. We actually booked our honeymoon in September, so we just like booked with the travel agent, and like if you book it yourself, I don't think you can make payments. I might be wrong. I don't think you can make payments online, but I know when you do it with a travel agent, like you can make payments. And so we started booking in September and like just made monthly payments on our honeymoon until it came time. And I think we paid our final payment like in March. And so then it was just completely taken care of. The excursions on the honeymoon are pretty awesome. A lot of things are included. I was actually really surprised. You have the very simple, you know, you can do pool, you can play darts, you can play ping pong. You know, the pools are obviously all inclusive, but you can also do like paddleboarding, you can do canoeing, you can do scuba diving if you are like licensed, I guess, in scuba diving. You can do different things like that. The only reason my husband and I didn't get to is because the water was so rough. There had been like a tropical storm or something the week before, and although it didn't hit Barbados, Barbados kind of got the tail end of it, and so the waters were so aggressive that it really scared us to like the idea of having to go out in the water and like try to fight the waves to get to the calm part. They do have like boat tours and stuff like that. That's all extra, but I'll get into that in a minute. But there's a lot that is included in an all-inclusive resort as far as like fun stuff goes. And then every single night is like a different night. So like they have these themes. And so there was one night they had a luau on the beach. And then there was one night they did white night and they had this whole like chocolate bar. And then they always had like nighttime games. So if you don't want to just sit and relax and kind of be lazy like my husband and I were, then they do have stuff that you can do that's not going to cost you extra. It's included in that like $2,500 that we paid for the actual resort itself. And so if you are a person who like wants to have a little bit of fun, but you don't want to pay extra for it, that all is included in the price, and it's super fun stuff. Actually, there are people at the resorts that like their sole purpose is to make sure you're having fun. And so there was a couple one day who was behind us. Sam and I played pool and it was raining, and this one couple was like, I want to play beer pong. And the guy heard them and he was like, I'll go get you somebody who wants to play beer pong, hold on. And he like ran around and was like asking couples, do you guys want to play beer pong? And finally he found another honeymoon couple. And so these two couples were playing beer pong at a ping pong table, and like he was running back and forth getting them real beer, like the beer that comes out, like not like water, like how college students play it, you know, and then you drink the beer. No, they played real beer pong with full beer, and a guy was running back and forth to the bar getting them beer. Like that's how fun like they want you to have. They will do anything like that for you to have fun. So all-inclusive literally means all-inclusive. Even your beach towels. So like when we were packing for our honeymoon, I took a carry-on, Sam took a carry-on, and then we had one suitcase between the two of us, and we didn't have to pack beach towels, which is really awesome because you guys know like beach towels are big and bulky and they take up a lot of room. You don't have to take those at an all-inclusive resort. There are towel dispensers like all over the place, and when you're done with them, you just throw them in the little laundry hamper and you can get a clean one, and that is amazing. Apart from the extra dinner, the only thing that is not included are like spa treatments. You have to sign up for those, but they're not super expensive if you do choose to do something like that. Sam has this weird thing. He's like, I don't want a stranger touching me. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to the spa by myself. So we just didn't go and do like a couples massage. But it was still pretty cool. I almost convinced her to do it. But other than the spa treatment, the candlelit dinner, I can't think of anything they actually were like, oh, that's extra. Overall, our honeymoon was incredible. It was so relaxing. We found like our favorite places to eat. We got to relax. I mean, I just can't say enough good things about all-inclusive resorts, specifically Sandals Barbados. If you are not going to do an all-inclusive, you know, more power to you. I still would use a travel agent, specifically Kim Parris, because she can take care of a lot of the details for you. But it just kind of helped to pay for it all before we got there and not have to worry about it, and we just like locked our wallets up and called it a day. Cannot recommend it enough. I really hope I answered all of the questions. I love responding to you guys, so please, if you have any additional questions, just leave them below in the comments section. Again, I will leave Kim Parris's information in the description bar below, and she will fully take care of you. Thank you guys for tagging along today. I know I've looking a little rough. Keep seeing it in the viewfinder over here. I'm like, ooh girl, look a little rough. But thank you guys for coming along. I love you. Please make sure to go below and subscribe if you are new here, and I hope that I see you in my next video.